Good morning. Day 4 of my Hannels Spur, Lady Northcote Canyon circuit. Been a bit of a relaxed start. It's about 8:30. That's Lady Northcote Canyon behind me there. I'm about to drop into it. This is where the walking gets real hard. So, hope you can hear me over the wind. Haven't got far to go. It's only about 5 or 6 k's down to Opera House Hut, but it's going to be slow going down the creek, or it's a creek. All right, I'll start walking and show you what's going on, eh? So the Chapman suggests the west side of the canyon to start with, so we'll give that a go. Try and avoid these wet spots. Well, I lasted on that west side for a little while, but I'm basically rock hopping down the creek now. It does flatten out a little bit down here, so I might be able to get out of the creek. We'll see how we go. So progress has been made slowly. Might do another 5 minutes and then stop for brekkie, I reckon. I've probably done about 400 metres. It's not bad when you stop and take it in though. So it's slow going when you have to leave the creek bed and push through the scrub. Well, I've done about 1.4 kilometres this morning. I've been going for about an hour and a half. So it's slow going. So this is why I generally try and stay in the creek. Because once you hit the scrub, it's not particularly easy. And it's not, this scrub's like chest or head height, and the ground's not even, so you don't know what you're standing on. So I'd rather be dealing with where it's possible, walking down the river, but walking down the creek. But I've had to get around a few waterfalls that I couldn't climb down, so every now and then I get pushed into this stuff. Anyway, it's all good. It's pretty good fun actually. It's one of the few side creeks coming in so far. Okay, 2.2 k's in. I'm still pretty well rock scrambling. Feet have been wet a couple of times. Ooh, it's much better rock scrambling or even kind of walking in the creek for as long as they're short sections and pushing through this. Although you may notice the trees are bigger now, so I am losing some height. Every now and then you get to something like this though, and you've got to have a look how you're going to get around it. So the right side looks like to go here, I think. While I'm down, that wasn't too bad actually. I'm well and truly in the snow gums now. Clouded over a bit today, it's not as hot. And this is probably the sharpest drop I've had so far, apart from a few waterfalls that have been 3 or 4 metres. Anyway, I'll take my time. I might have some lunch when I get down the bottom of this. Okay, made it down that one. I've just had lunch down here in this kind of little flat area. I don't think I'm that far from Upper Canyon Falls. So yeah, probably next hour I guess I'll get there. Progress is going good. Certainly a lot scrubbier now than it was at the tops. But the creek's not too bad for walking mostly. Well, I have to get around these waterfalls soon, so we'll see how that goes. So that'll be Watson's Crags up there, I reckon. So there's Watson's Crag again. I don't know if it's Watson's Crags or Crag. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm still rock hopping my way down the river, or down the creek. All right, this will be Upper Canyon Falls. I'm going to scramble around the south side, which will be up there. I think I'll get a look from the bottom. So the Chapmans suggest the best way around the waterfall is the south side through this light scrub, but this is not fucking light scrub, I'll give you the goss there. Anyway, I'm almost down. I can see the creek I'm trying to get to. Oh joy, I'm into the blackberry zone too. I'd hate to be going up this though. I've got to climb tomorrow, that's really worrying me. The last 400 metres up to Olson's Lookout is going to be like this. 400 metre climb through this shit will really test me out, I reckon. Alright, I'm just emerged onto this side creek. Well, just got to drop the last 5 metres, which I then drop down to meet Lady Northcote Creek. And then I'll drop the pack and swing up and check the waterfall out from the bottom, I think. This was definitely miserable pushing through this stuff though. I'm going to be pushing up it tomorrow. Ooh. So that's what I scrambled round. Pretty nice, eh? Another few hundred metres down, I'm back on Lady Northcote Creek. I should meet a weir. That's what I'm hearing. And then I'm almost at Opera House Hut. Okay, just had one last scrub bash through that. Looks like I've met something. There's a set of stairs. I'm gathering this is the weir. Well, the Chapmans didn't mention that in their notes. Just had one last little airy scramble down there. And then walked across there, shimmied up this safety fence, and now I'm on the four-wheel drive track by the look of it. That was that rock face there though, with the loose leaves on. Yeah, definitely got my attention. Looks like it's a beautiful day up the tops again. Well, this is the first and only bit of walking for the day, I reckon. First and only easy bit of walking for the day, I meant to say. I just saw the hut, the roof of the hut through the trees down there. Yeah, that's magnificent, isn't it? So in case anyone's wondering, that little weir is a diversion weir. So they pump water from there through a tunnel beneath Watson's Crags over to High Reservoir, I think it is. It's all to do with Snowy Hydro, the original Snowy Hydro. And this little opera house hut that I'm going to tonight, which is just down there, that was built for the hydro workers. I think they called it the opera house because per square metre it was more expensive to build than the opera house. Here it is down there. Alright, I'll turn the camera off in case there's someone here. It's a very slim chance, but you never know. Okay, so this is it. Fairly dingy. It's got a pot belly. A couple of bunks with mattresses. I'm wondering where I get water from when I have to drop into that creek. Alright, so this is it. This is home for the night. It's only about 2 o'clock, but I've got nowhere else to camp until I get to Olsen's Lookout, and I'm not going to make that today. So I've had to drop down from the hut to Strzelecki Creek. I'll be walking down there tomorrow. There's no water at the hut. The tap that Mr. Chapman talks about isn't there anymore, and there's no tank. So I think this is probably the closest spot. It's a nice little creek. Okay, that's day 3 of my Hannels Spur, Lady Northcote Canyon walk done. Today was the Lady Northcote Canyon, well, the first day in the canyon. It was a tough day. I did 5.7 Ks. I only climbed about 60 metres, but yeah, it took me from Lake Albina down to here probably 3.5 hours walking. Probably I was on the track for about 4.5 hours, I guess, maybe a little bit longer. The crux of it is when you get to Upper Canyon Falls. So I'm not sure. When I got there, I kind of scouted left, scouted right. I'm not sure what I said on the video. So the way I did go down was facing the top of the falls, so looking over the edge. I went down the right and I dropped into a creek that comes down from the side. It's steep and it's super scrubby. But it gets you down. It's not as bad as it actually looks. So yeah, that got me into there. The rest of it was, there was a few dodgy scrambles. There was one around the diversion weir, which was a bit, I wasn't expecting that, but look, it was all pretty doable. There was a way around that, I think, in hindsight, if I didn't mind bush bashing. I'd probably prefer to scramble than bush bash if I had my choice, so most of the time. All right, I'm gonna hit the sack early tonight. Tomorrow I've got another, I don't know, 3.5 Ks down the canyon. Then I hit the High River. Then I've got this climb up to Olsen's Lookout. I'm a little bit concerned about this climb up to Olsen's Lookout. It's a 400 metre climb, kind of up through that stuff. Obviously no track. So it's going to be hard, real hard. Anyway, we'll just have to suck it up and get it done. But yeah, that's why I'm kind of wanting to get an early start, because I'm just not sure how long that 400 metre climb is going to take me. It could easily take me 4 or 5 hours, I reckon, if it's as thick as the stuff around me that I've been bashing through when I left the creek today. All right, that's worst case scenario. Hopefully I'll get up in 2 hours and it's all good. All right, I will see you in the morning unless something exciting happens tonight.